Hey guys, Ricardo here and welcome to another blog tech tips. And I would like to show you a cool feature of the Apple Watch, guys. That is the noise detection. And I think it's one of the best features of the Apple Watch that you can actually use for noise detection. Let me show you what I mean. If you go here and you search in your apps, you should see this here in yellow, and that's the noise detection. All right, so you can actually go ahead and launch noise detection. And as you can see here, it will track the noise and it will go ahead, guys, and it will basically use the speakers of your device to measure the decibels of your the decibels that's coming to, and sound is measured in decibels of your that's coming to your device. So you can tell when an environment is either too low or too high. As you get the idea here, you see it's measuring it. All right, so things can get up to 120 decibels. It will warn you. I'll show you another way to get to it. So for example, if you launch it there, you can also go into your settings and you'll find it here. When you launch it from here, you'll get more options. So as you can see here, if it's not on for you, and I recommend that you turn it on as it might be off. So go ahead and turn on. So turn it to on and it will give you the information here. Use the microphone to measure the environmental sound levels through the day. Your watch does not record or save any sound to measure these levels. So it samples the sound and it will give you notifications. Let me give you an example. Let's say you're at a place where music is playing. It says the threshold is about 90 dB. You can set it here. As you can see, it goes here. It says for 30 minutes, 95 for 10 minutes, and 100 for 3 minutes. So in other words, you can leave this as default. I'm not going to trouble that. You can keep it to 90 decibels. And let's say, for example, you're at somewhere where they're blasting the music very high, such as a concert. It will measure the sound wherever you are. And if it detects that it's very high, it will tell you how long you should stay in that music for. So for example, if that music is consistently played at that level, it will tell you, for example, you can only stay at that level for like 10 minutes. The higher, the less amount of time. Like if it's very, very high, only for a few minutes before it causes permanent hearing damage. This can be great for telling you when you're in an environment whether or not it's too loud. Sometimes you can tell, but sometimes you're not sure. But for your health of your ears, you can actually use this feature and it will track how loud the music is. And as I showed, you can click here and go in and you can sample it yourself. So you can sample the sound from around you and tell. But I like when that feature is on, as I showed you to turn it on just now. It will automatically pop up when you're in a very loud environment and tell you how long you can stay in that environment for before causing permanent hearing damage. All right, so definitely you want to check that out as a part of your smartwatch, and it's one of the best features you could ever enable, especially if you travel through different environments such as work, construction site, concerts, and all of those areas. Hope that was useful, guys, and see you in the next one. Bye.